Northern Lights auroras are going to light up the skies in the US this weekend in aftermath of a Cannibal solar eruption, a solar flare, a CME, a chain of solar outbursts including a Cannibal coronal mass ejection, CME, that slammed Earth on Tuesday will bring lovely auroras to parts of the northern US and most of Canada this weekend. And here is where to look. This weekend, August 2 to 4, will give skywatchers in parts of the US the chance to see the northern lights as a chain of solar eruptions crackle through our planet's atmosphere. The northern lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis, may be visible all weekend in parts of northern Washington, Idaho, Montana, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, and Maine, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, Space Weather Prediction Center. These are much lower latitudes than the ethereal lights shows are typically seen in the north. Meanwhile, the far more interesting intense auroral display are likely to be visible in northern Canada and Alaska, of course. This weekend's auroras are the result of several powerful blasts of solar radiation that hit our planet's atmosphere beginning on Tuesday and Wednesday, July 30th and 31st. These hot, fast-moving globs of solar particles are known as coronal mass ejections, or CMEs, and they occur when tangled magnetic field lines on the sun suddenly snap and then realign, thus flinging wads of plasma into space. When a CME hits Earth, those solar particles skate along our planet's own magnetic field lines towards the north and south poles, charging up molecules in the atmosphere along the way and causing them to emit energy in the form of colorful light. Stronger CMEs tend to produce more widespread auroras. In May, for example, the most powerful geomagnetic storm in more than 20 years produced auroras that were visible as far south as Florida. This weekend's auroras will not reach such impressive extremes as Florida, but they partially originated from a stronger than usual Cannibal solar explosion before reaching Earth earlier this week. Two back-to-back CMEs combined in space while still in transit to our planet. They gobbled each other up, turning into a single massive Cannibal CME that rattled our planet's magnetosphere on Tuesday. A chain of smaller CMEs then hit our planet on Wednesday, according to NOAA. Another CME launched from the sun on Thursday, and this predicted to glance our planet's atmosphere sometime today, Saturday, potentially pushing auroras to even lower latitudes than earlier in the week. It's obviously all of Canada and northern United States. In general, CMEs and by extension auroras are far more common during the peak of the sun's 11-year activity cycle, known as the solar maximum. Some scientists predict the sun is already in this phase now, and that it could continue to peak for the remainder of the year, so expect more chances to see the northern lights dance later this year. The best way to view auroras is by finding a dark place far from artificial lights. You can use a light pollution map if you're already somewhere sure where you don't know where to go to see them. In summer in the northern hemisphere, you may have to wait until around midnight for the sky to be suitably dark. Strong auroras are visible to the naked eye, but the camera on your cell phone may be even more sensitive to the shimmering lights than your eyes are. That's because the camera picks up more frequencies than our eyes can see. And this is by Brandon Spector on Life Science. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.